folklore. Yeah, I see dreams along my home. It's been weeks since we last go. Maybe I should write it up. I would rather live than talk. I take anger out on everybody that don't deserve it. But when it's wearing off, I promise you I'll feel like a burden. So when I'm hurting really bad, I'll make sure that I'm alright. I did everything I could with what I had. I tried to fight, but it ain't got a plan whenever other thoughts arise. It made me realize I wasted all my time. 2019 I was lost, and then I packed my bags, I'm gone. Can't remind me how I felt as you slashed me with a sword. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight to me tonight. Have an awful feeling this will be the last time I cry. So if it is, please don't remind me I won't be there tomorrow. I regret it when you got my only shot, my only arrow. It's only fair though. I was at my lowest point and I was acting like a scarecrow. I don't care, no. I let you know me, let you know how it goes on the daily. Just a microdose, think I'm coming close, please save me. You hate me, I know I've been wrong, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Full sprint, I've been on the wrong road, I'll hurry, I'll hurry. Only when you know you deserve, I wish I had all of that. Car crash that hit the curb and kill me worse, that family okay. I went way too quick, it's blood, I can't keep it down, she ain't asked for it. Told my parents on my word, I need a clerk, my friends, swear words. I can foresee what I'm talking about, I'm just waiting my turn. I saw me birds, I flip and turn, in my sheets, I can't sleep.
Under the maple tree.
Everybody loves you as you are. It's why they're always here when you get on. But still I'm screaming, oh my god, is this really all I've done? Why do I always keep on giving up everything that gives me love? They're telling me that time moves on. Time moves on. Speak my rage like a curse. Couldn't bear it. We got try our best to spell it. It's why you always talk too much, cause it makes you feel more young. My parents were bad for me. I'm not 17 and I haven't been for a while now. Would it bother me if we treated time more sweetly? Everybody loves you as you are. It's why they're always here when you get on. But still I'm screaming, oh my god, is this really all I've done? Why do I always keep on giving up everything that gives me love? They're telling me that time moves on, but I'm not done. You gotta get up. I really thought I'd like it more, but no one seems to think so. How many years are left tomorrow? Chances left to feel lost in a daydream. There was a place my dad used to take me. Did he waste his time for feeling numb? Sure that I'll forget it. Get up! Have you written on how to get up? Please try to get up. You really wanna get up, and I can never You're my everything, my pet rock. I'd do anything to see you smile again. And I don't know when it went wrong. I'm just glad we're still friends. It's okay, it's okay, it's okay. You're okay. You lived a million years, you'll make it through the day. Feel lost, don't know what to do. Is it my fault that you feel it too? I'd end it all if it wasn't true. You needed me like I need you.
You rock. You rock. You rock.
You rock.
Let me show you something else. I love you.
Yes!
Okay.
To love, be loved, to reach out, be touched,
Okay.
to cry, be held, to explain, be felt. Give us it back, give us it back, give us it back, give us it back, give us it back.
I feel ancient, esoteric, always been around, just hidden. I feel ancient, esoteric, always been around, just hidden. I feel ancient, esoteric, always been around, just hidden. I feel ancient.
Melancholic, I can't help it, that's my temperament. Split the difference to appeal to the ascensionist side. Never since they meant it when they said be close to limit. But it's better to simply let them sit with that decision. It's a different kind of rot, but still a rot, just the same. So my school of thought conflicting, but I seem to relate to that relinquishing of power. Different goal, but the same. 6 feet felt fast when we shut off the brain. I feel that black bile rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bile pile up, stumbling, mumbling about how suffering conducive to facilitating art and place a balance is reaction to the pulls of the heart. I don't talk much, any words spoke not enough to match thoughts felt. Rather be stuck in a rut, but I'm tired of the cynicism, hits of the nostalgia, reliance on remember wins to get a little lift. Addicted to the disconnect, attachment to the past like it's tangible, and if I had it be good again. It's a paralyzing train of thought, ambitions never sorted. Pain in places, senses, early onset rigor mortis. Creeping up my skin to size me up, it's taking over while I dream of seeing a piece I never had, and now I want. I feel that black bile rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bile pile up, stumbling, mumbling. Feel that black bile rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bile pile up, stumbling. It's an affliction suffered wholly alone. I feel it's righteous to take it, not complain to another, so I'm enlightened by isolation. Sentence given out with no witnesses. A picture perfect martyr to die alone is exciting. Price of life is measured by the holder of the gift. A privilege left replace appreciation, for it is a cynic entitled to the cryogenic stasis. It's a justification to be complacent, sitting still but so anxious. I feel I'm ancient, I've existed before in many forms. Walk the earth, maybe born from the dirt or no origin. What once was is now will continue to be. My soul contorts to what I wanted to be. A cruel trick from the universe, manifest in memory, distorted by what's missing in the present. So carefully tread on false ground, breathe intoxicating atmospheres to poison mind, body, and soul. And still I feel that black bile rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bow pile up, stumbling, mumbling. Feel that black bow rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bow pile up, stumbling, mumbling. Feel that black bow rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bow pile up, stumbling, mumbling. Feel that black bow rise up, bubbling, troubling. Feel that black bow pile up, stumbling, mumbling. I feel mechanical wires take control, split tendons, rip tissue, shoving to pull, muscle out, muscle in, chips and conductors bent, synthetic neuron receptors disrupt the order I was born in. Flawed in flesh, opted in, invade skin to reset. Depressive tendencies, excessive empathy infected all activity to stem from the brain. It's pain to feel nothing, it's pain to feel something. Nothing all at once, in chaos I feel numb. To modify body and remedy, neglect nature. Autonomy enemy, protect from danger. Protest the thought evoked by what's deeper. Lesions bleed grief, I choke on choice either. Voice that still stagnant, stasis, rise out of it. Steep in rot, poison prose but no action. Poke and prod, acting habits outlasted. Noises drowned out by pretentious static. Pretense as if the abstract is captured. I'm out of it, ditch affliction, relax. I feel that black bow rise up, stockpile fear, release through tear ducts. Twice a year max, what's repressed will build up. Breach the damn walls, leech off raw thoughts. If lost, will lose the spark. I opted into pain, refuse to leave the dark. I choose to keep it tucked and under lock. Like if it's gone, I'm gone, was all for nothing. All the suffering, part of art and living, integral like breathing in. I centered pain and making sure if limits hit, it'd be documented like in some way preserving it makes it worth it. Days are worse when staying indoors. Whisper words in mantras reborn. Pacing circles, imprint on wood floors. Porcelain soul, I'm worthless and no force could convince me different. Pinch the skin and rip off, giving all that there is to give. I've exhausted all my options. No heart is meant to live like this. Trapped in the walls, laying down is the first step to suffocate. I'm lonely and tired, so got wires involved. But when you let wires replace and take shape, they still rust from the blood that remains.
Yeah, and so I wrote it, and I put it in, and I was like, okay, and then it went, chain dog chasing, I earned that $5. Rain stops, nuts, spin the tires out the mud. No blankets, roads paved away to isolate the run. A single soul seen, but the other ones that want a little more than what they got.
Drop your links to your tracks below this tweet, and we'll listen to them live on YouTube at 8 p.m. EST. Times are subjective to change. Melmige Monday, super fun. I hope to see you there. Please come and check. We're super chill. In Melmige, she's so awesome. 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 If you check the link in his SoundCloud, you can find his Discord server. We all have a good time there. Come on down.
Hi, hello, hi. Oh shit, that's not even, hold on, you're looking at my curtains right now. Hi, hello, hi, it's me, Melmige on Melmige, whoa. How are we doing tonight, guys? Fun fact about this evening's stream. Really cool, interesting thing about tonight's stream. It was not supposed to happen, and if you're a part of my Discord, then you would see that earlier this week I posted, hey guys, the stream for the 15th is going to have to be rescheduled, right? And that sucked. And so I went to work because I had to close at work. And so I texted my boss and I was like, please let me have Monday off. Or no, I said I'll work Monday day if I don't have to close Monday. And it worked. So I worked the morning shift instead of the evening shift, and here we are. I just couldn't miss him on much Monday. That cat cannot be doing that live, dude. I can't stop her. Anyways, happy to see you all here. We got a really great crowd tonight. A lot of my favorite people in the chat. Yeah, let's listen to some music. It'll be cool. It'll be casual. It'll be chill. And it'll be fun. Big updates out of the way. Video essay will be done tomorrow. Will be posted later this week, Saturday the 20th. If you are anywhere close to Pennsylvania or in the state, I will be performing at home base with Kennedy XOXO, Forgetful, Bedroom Noise, and maybe Garden will be there as well. So I want to go first. I'm paying. Yeah, you can do skip the lines if you want. Catch me in Pennsylvania performing at home base. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't help but see a mohawk on Melmige's head. That's a fucked up way to make fun of my hairline, dude. Holy shit. I can't help but see a mohawk because there's more hair in the front right here than there is. We're listening to DC Digital. Go berserk. Lilith, thank you. Like the TikTok answers? I'm like, thank you. This is how I wear my hair at work. I can't have my hair down. I had my polo on, but I took it off before stream. I almost just wore the polo. I saw the He Get Kirk line in the chat. I didn't even realize that this was the cover. I didn't even process. I was like, just a random arbitrary cover art. This is fun, man. I really like what you're doing in your vocals here. I'll unprivate this right now. Go for it. I really like what you're doing with your vocals. Honestly, I like a lot of the low-tone, kind of warbled, monotone deliveries that you have. I think it's it's provocative. It gets the people going. I think it's very conducive to good tracks for your style, but I like these kind of like yelpy high-pitched inflections that you've got going on. I think it fits nicely. I think it kind of makes things feel a bit more erratic. Call me a buccaneer the way I pirate skips while baked, or that was crazy. Call me a buccaneer the way that I hold on, did they win or lose? I'll get back to you on that joke. I can't remember if they lost or if they're losing. Also thank you, Spoder. Goat-er. Let's get that bad boy pulled up real quick. But it's fun. You know, I like the energy. It's jumping. It's real dancey. And I think that you should continue to do stuff like this with your vocals because I think it's a good time. Honestly, they're winning, so your joke doesn't work here. Fuck. Call me a buccaneer the way that I'm winning right now, dude. That's crazy. Has Bucky Irving gotten a touchdown yet? Can somebody let me know? But yeah, this is great, man. I continue to do this. This is no fuck. It's not what I wanted to hear. Listen, guys, I would never let my two interests, music, content creation, and sports gambling cross over. But just let me know if Bucky Irving gets a touchdown. Crizzy, the Crizzler. Where's your song? There it is. All right, let's do it. Petal and Thorn. This is a little raw for me. Wooka. Oh, dude, Wooka with the 10. We got Wooka up next. Thank you guys. Very generous of you tonight. I greatly appreciate it. I had to take off 3 days of work for this Pennsylvania show, and so my bank account is really hurting. So that's very helpful. I greatly appreciate it. Whenever I take a whole weekend off, the other managers look at me like I'm fucking crazy. Because they know that, like, I don't know, they're like, how do you afford to do that? And I'm like, I don't. But I got real passion for this game, baby. I'd rather perform than not. Anyone gonna be here in Nashville? No, I'm not. I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania. I'd be like, I got a rap, bro. That's what I'm saying. They know why too. My senior manager today was like, have a great show, man. I have no PTO. I don't either. I'm literally just raw dogging this life. Like with tour, I couldn't say no to that. With the show, I can't say no to that. I actually did use PTO in the tour though. For 1 day. It's the most legible I think I've heard your vocals in a really long time. Seeing Blink-182 tomorrow night. That'll be a lot of fun. They put on a good show. I saw them and the All-American Rejects in 2015. Complete your shift remote. I work in a restaurant. Brecken, how you doing? Brecken, can you make it to the Pennsylvania show? Please? I like this little piano lead. This little... I'd love to, man. Dude, if you came, we could do our song together. That's all I'm saying. This is great. This is honestly, it's really pretty. I love those little piano melodies. I think they're real cute, real pleasant on the ears. But honestly, dude, this is I mean, by far the most clarity I've heard in your vocals. Which I'm not even saying that the illegibility in your vocals is a bad thing. I'm surprised. There's kind of like, hi Mel C this weekend. It's all, dude, I can't wait. I'm so excited to see you. But yeah, it's great. I really like the way your vocals sound in this. There's a lot of gonna happen soon enough. It will happen. We will get it done, Brecken, eventually. I'm not ending my music career without performing that. But no, it's really cool. I think it's really nice. I like the kind of progression of things. It still has the sort of like trademark very slow moving and kind of like tonal progressions. You know, it doesn't go too crazy. It still sounds like a Saturn's Construct structure. But honestly, it's a really cool sound for me. Do this. Continue to put your vocals in this direction. Continue to produce in this direction. I think it'll be very beneficial to you. It'll be a lot. Yeah, I'd like to stream. That actually. So I found out that does like, that's tangible. That does help me out. So I'm getting a call from my friend. Hold on. Thank you for calling Melmige Monday, where we make Melmige Monday. What's up? I am on stream right now, before you say anything. Oh, okay. Well, I'm really glad that I warned you then. Dude, thank you, man. It was a kind of a total You're what?
Jay Furman without a woke.
Crumble can play ya, I'm straight looping the verse. I steal off in this hoe like I'm looping the third, shooting them first. Y'all can question me later. So smooth while I circle, I see the slicker waves overtake ya. Can't keep up with the big O, but I'm not a negotiator. No front and simple, no need to overstay, bro. Open up your billfold, start exposing paper. G like a Gundam, trying to cause some shine and glow and
I don't mean to pause the song. My friend just called me. He was like, hey, man, how was your day? And I was like, it was good. He was like, yeah, so I almost died today. I got caught in quicksand.
fingers, progress, my boss monster pop out, color a Pokemon trainer, my flow stays funkier than the home of the gamer. Don't get lost.
I'm glad he's okay.
That I paid you ain't gonna leave my seat and capacitate you like a Xavier. I'm in my bag like deli birds and skaters, in the back like hustlers selling herb, a Kanye like Genghis. They all wanna know what hookah is worth. Yet I'm always getting more. That's the point. Like I'm looping the third, you know. Like I'm looping the third.
Furry quicksand video? I don't think so. Send me a link.
I'm looping the third. Let's roll. Highway chase, looping with girls, so mute and absurd. They say what I do with the words, kill it harder than any human truly deserves. Consuming your worlds like I'm Galactus. Hit you with a harder right than a fascist. I'm the Chalabala, think you Dr. Doom, and see I'm a gruesome my slashes. Makes your face now it's all oozing its spurts, looking like a red skull, but don't get confused. I assure, mask on your head, no my knuckles dripping blood, infused in a burst. They scared to say my name like it's a fusion of slurs on hookah meant to put in a tomb. Since my birth, I still up in this hoe like I'm looping the third. I take it off like I'm looping the third. Take it from ya, straight looping the first. J. Furman, crown a hookah, a booming you heard. Looping, 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 yes word. Preposterous.
A lot of violent
Jay
lyrics
Furman
tonight. I wonder if there's
with
anything
the crown
within the social
of
conscience
hookah.
right now that would possibly push people to consciously or subconsciously write about violence. On this day, September 16th, I DM'd Mel a furry quicksand video. Let me pull up this furry quicksand video real quick. Hold on. I probably shouldn't click that link on stream. Hold on. I'm going to copy and paste this link. And I'm going to put it in my second monitor. And I'll copy and paste. All right. All right. We'll get back to that. We're keeping that on the back burner for now. Yeah, that was just that's cool. That's really awesome. I'm really glad you shared that with me. I'm really happy that I asked, and that's not sarcasm. This is great. I like hearing aggression in Onwuka's voice. Onwuka to me is kind of like almost like a force of nature. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I think that Onwuka and his music is kind of akin to like some sort of natural force. Benevolent yet powerful, and so hearing a kind of aggression and like growl in your vocals is kind of fun. It sort of separates me from that image that I have of you. A lot of really awesome bars in this. Free Shizukesa, I have court October 17th, and I'm scared. And one time I got a speeding ticket for going like 85 and a 70 because I was late to getting my license renewed because I wanted to drive my girlfriend to homecoming. That was that night. And so he pulled me over and he was like, hey man, you gotta get your license renewed, it's expired. And I was like, dude, it's hilarious you mentioned that. I'm on my way to do that right now. He did not find it funny at all. And then it started hailing when I was at the DMV and all the power went out. So everyone's tickets became invalid because the systems went down. One of the worst days of my life. Then the DMV started to flood. Car alarms were going off because the hail was hitting it. Anyways, this is a crazy track, man. I love it. A lot of really awesome bars, great vocal tone, and super tight flows. This is awesome. You shouldn't be taking any girls to homecoming at your big age. All right, this was in 2017. Let's not. Come on. Let's not be saying things that we don't mean. But yeah, dude, I love this. I love the bars. I love the looping theme. It's crazy. Pajama was a crazy banger. Don't encourage this. Don't be like, oh, do a good one, PJ. Don't be like, oh, that's crazy. Keep saying that. Melmige at least 32. Somebody at work thought I was 26 yesterday, which is like, you know, good luck on your court date. Yeah, actually, good luck on that. Court is really scary. When I went to court, I was very nervous. I wore khakis and a button-up shirt because I was scared of being like I was in there for something I did wrong. So I was kind of hoping that they would see that and see this nice young man willing to learn from his mistakes. And so my stepdad is a lawyer, so I walked in. I was all dressed up like I was fucking like YNW Melly or something, getting charged for fucking homicide. No, I was in there for a speeding ticket. But I got up and I didn't realize that in municipal court they just call your name and in front of the entire room they list your charges. And so I was like, oh my God, they're just gonna call my name and everyone's gonna look at me. And then some girl I went to high school with was sitting in front of me, and she was in there for a girl that she beat the fuck out of. And she didn't get, when she got her name called, the judge was like, you come closer, and they kind of whispered a little bit, and then she left the room. So I was like, dude, great, they're gonna fucking execute me. Anyways, Lilith, July, you'll do fine, cheesy. It'll be okay. You can even take like a class and get the ticket amount lower, or not get points in your license. Hey, King, thank you. Yeah, not lower the cost. I think it'll prevent points from being put in your license. Sounds like she had to get upgraded to a worse court. I think so. It was municipal and she assaulted somebody. They probably executed. Yeah, they took her out back and shot her. My friend has sent me a video of the quicksand. Have you seen her since? No, this was, I was in high school. It was 8 years ago. We get a Sid friend video. I'll get one of the pictures up. You were still in high school? Yes, I was still in high school when I was taking my girlfriend to homecoming. What kind of... I missed that part of the story, my bad. You were at the age to go to high school, or you were at the high school? So I had homecoming that night, so I left work. No. I went to the DMV. I was late to the DMV, so I got speeding. I got a ticket pulled over. When I got to the DMV, it started hailing and the DMV flooded and lost power. And then because of that, I was late to work. This is smooth as hell. Amazing vocals on this really nice production. I love those piano chords. I like your vocals and how they're mixed into this. I think that typically when I hear a beat or in production like this, I'm inclined to want kind of a more natural timbre to your vocals. Something a little organic and kind of textured in a way. But your vocals on this being real slick work really well in your favor, actually. Love kind of how seamless they slide over top of things. Like how dry they are as well, and how mono-layered they tend to be, because honestly I think that they have so much punch and body to them that you don't really need to kind of muddy things up with additional layers and excessive and indulgent harmonies. Overall, this is a great track. You ride this beat fucking beautifully, and your vocals sound awesome. It's truly Hot Girl Summer. So move over, Hot Girl Summer. Now it's time for our... I don't know. I got nothing, guys. What's a good joke for that? Let's workshop the joke in the chat, and then I'll take credit for it later. Next we got Microwave Ramen with Good Art Sap Boy from Crizzy White. Produced, mixed, and mastered by Crazy White. Vocals by Crazy White. ZBA Dream. Definitely love that song. The ad-libs were very smooth. Yeah, that song was smooth as fuck. Anyways, let's do it. They just wondered because you're in food service, bro. Huh? Oh, sorry. That's past conversation. My brain can't keep up. I have like this, like my chat is not very fast because there's not like 10,000 people in the chat, and I'm still like my brain cannot process it. What? This is not the beat that I thought would accompany a song titled Microwave Ramen.
Microwave ramen in the crock pot. I don't make no sense, I take it crack like it's a pop rock. Popcorn on the stove, she bounce on me if you ain't cock block. Blocking all these hoes, I'm going pro, I'll join the Red Sox. Top notch with the flow, heavy hitter, they just talk a lot. Fishing with my dick, my crash shit, your bitch and ocelot. Curvy and she breathable, that bitch my Vaporeon. Microwave ramen, eat me up because she horny up. Walking in this bitch, my dick so big I might just trip on it. Cock up on my hip, no that's my blick, she still got grip on it. Gonna take a sip, I'm drunk as shit, but she do tricks on it. Hop up in the
Another
whip,
Chrissy
I'm going
classic.
quick, I'm on my Sonic shit. Like boom, I've been going to the moon, I won't even see you soon. I'm too far, I'm on the move, don't think Earth has got the room for me. Fuck up every rapper, they a casualty. Having sex don't break, I kick you in the pussy casually. Microwave ramen in the crock pot. I don't make no sense, I take it crack like it's a pop rock. Popcorn on the stove, she bounce on me if you ain't cock.
When you say you're a girl, breedable, like Vaporeon?
Top notch with the flow, heavy hitter, they just talk a lot. Fishing with my dick, my crash shit, your bitch and ocelot. Curvy and she breathable, that bitch my Vaporeon. Microwave ramen, eat me up because she horny up. Microwave the ramen in the crock pot. Pussy from Korea, kinda savory like some beef and pop. Me and Chrysler off the shits, I mix it in the lemon drop. Weed inside my blunt so fucking loud it'll make the speakers pop. Show me what that mouth do, I heard you like to talk a lot. Told her I'm the gravekeeper, watch how fast her panties drop. Sliding in a foreign whip, no foreskin, how I chop the top. She want me to lock her down, I can't love no fucking thought. Rolling off a yerky, I'd be higher than some astronauts. Geeking with a Russian bitch, she might.
This feels like Pink Guy. No, this feels like a Billy Markey if I was
with all my confidants. All these cuts up on my body, Hannah Baker gave me props. I got 13 reasons why your bitches wanna fuck with me. High fashion bags and clothes, my condoms made by Louis V. Lay me in a coffin surrounded by all my jewelry. On the hub, Violet Meyer shooting fucking seeds with me, bitch. Oh shit.
Reminds me of Young Gravy in a good way. Yeah, this song is very spiritually 8 years old. You know? Like there's this sort of there's a particular brand of post-ironic meme rap where there is a nice healthy blend of bars that for the most part could be taken seriously and with object intention, and then bars that are a sort of adverse to criticism due to their brash and perverse nature. I feel like this song walks that line. Call this song Johnny Cash, How It Walks the Line. I never noticed how crazy some of his lyrics were. You never noticed? Did he send you the feature and you just put it in your project file and you're like, dude, I bet it sounds good. I bet this will probably be okay. I wouldn't have submitted it. I mean, I wouldn't say this is the. What do you mean? I mean, I wouldn't say it's a not submit to the stream song. You know what I mean? I mean, when we had the bad song stream, I heard some pretty egregious shit. No, this is very much just like a kind of like a egregious, like funny, haha you know, brash trap track. I do like that piano though a lot. I think it's a lot of fun. I like your hook on this. This is one of my. I know that like the song is kind of like silly, but this is one of my favorite hooks I've heard from you, just because I like the bounce of it. I like the kind of like stilted flow. And I like, I don't know, I like the way it sounds. I think it's a confident sound for you. You know how it was meant to be very silly. I don't know. I think you sound very confident when you're obviously kind of being tongue in cheek. Like I like, you know, people made jokes about how confident you sounded on like the melmige diss track, but I think there's something about that alleviates pressure off of you, and you end up sounding much more confident because I think there's a lack of pressure to maybe perform in a introspective or you know, critical way. So I don't know, just an interesting observation. It's a fun song though. It's good. It's silly. Up next we got King on me. Let's do it. Just got water. I'm very happy for you guys. Drink water. Don't not drink water. That's important to do. Here's Melmige's advice for you guys. Drink water. Never give up on your music. And on September 15th, 2025, put $20 on Michael Bush and Pete Crow Armstrong each hitting a home run. Mel has hella sound notification messages. Hey, we don't gotta talk about me not looking at them.
The things I told you, and I already know you, and I can't get sober over and over again. I keep rolling, lonely, so nice to know you. No one got soldier, no one never folded, nothing focused, and got what I do. If only I knew you. If only you knew. Mama, I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Yeah, tell her I'm sorry.
Don't worry, if I don't see you in chat, I'll wait.
These people keep trying me. Who's trying to say that they ain't about the violence, but then boy, trying to hook up break diamonds. You go see me leave in a cop car. I don't care, tough my heart's are. You gonna see me leave in a cop car. Yeah, you know me, I just be chillin' by my dolly riding. And I still got a lot of things that's sitting on my conscience. And I keep chasing away the days, just thinking about it. And I keep chasing away the people that care about me. So I ain't gonna stop till I'm sitting here and I'm counting thousands. My family ain't really hearing things I'm trying to say. That's alright, I'ma make sure it's not in vain. That's alright, I'ma make sure you're proud of me. Deep down lost, but things I'm not. I've been deep in the mud. What's the key to a god? You're deep in my mind. I can see you inside. Losing sleep through the night, and I can see through my eyes. But I think that I'm fine. I'm so in love, so out of love. I think that I'm gone. Just love what you got. I think that it's all. That's all.
Hey, has anybody in the chat played Persona 3?
I know it's hard. I can't fall. You feeling broken. You feeling hopeless. I'm feeling lost. God, please just wish on a star. Cause I've been calling and I know I'm falling. Things have been broken, hard not to notice. My gun is holding, might have to pull it. And if I lose you, I have to do it. Look into my mind. You just let me know. Look into my eyes.
My guess here. Here's my thing.
And as I keep on moving on,
like a coffin with the chain wrapped on the back of my arm.
Eyes are wide open. I
keep on close, but the days keep on going.
King the go to this whole shit.
Circles I go.
King is a very
This
talented
feels
artist.
so close to me.
What the hell is a marble?
This feels so close to
I don't
me. Please, Lord, set my soul free. Things that weigh me down and the sea.
It's like week 2, guys, and I'm still obsessed with the fucking. This is beautiful. I like the kind of crackling. I like anything that, I mean, field recording is not really the right word, I think, but any sort of environmental texture, something that kind of sounds like, you know, crackling or rain or even just, you know, fucking static, which isn't environmental, but you know what I mean. Something that kind of, I feel like that fits your music really well. Like how slow moving this is. It did not have any sort of massive kind of cascading, drop that I typically associate with your tracks, but that's okay. I don't think I really want one on this song. I think keeping things generally subdued in energy is good. It's very gloomy and dreary and angsty, and I think this big kind of metallic crashing breakdown might sort of detract, I think, from the intensity of that. So it's great. It's a really awesome performance. I love the piano. I love the production. All in all, this is a really great track. It's got a nice bit of crunch, as previously mentioned in chat, but I wouldn't say that it detracts from the, you know, the kind of vulnerable tone of things, you know. Then up next, we got Seasons, Hazy B. Let's do it. I'm putting you in that jail myself. I thought that was a train at first. Hey, Coleman, how you doing? This is cool. What is, so what, hold on. I don't produce. These super, oh, I'm getting another phone call. Give me 1 second. Yellow. Okay. I'm okay, thank you though. Yeah, you remember that picture I sent you of mine and Ben's food? Yeah, that's killing me. Oh yeah. No, I'm cool with just like a Coke, since I don't want you to have to go to all these places. Yeah, I'm sure. Hey, I'm holding the microphone close to my face because so anything you say will be heard. Jordan got stuck in quicksand today. Yes, Jordan got stuck in quicksand. Like it was it was past his knees and rising. So I love you. I figured you would want to know. All right, I will see you soon. Bye. I hope I'm gonna tell everybody I know that he got caught in quicksand. I mean, I'm glad he's okay, but anyways, that type of synth, that real brash, bright, wide synth sound. I don't actually know what to call it, but I love it. I really like how bright this is. I think that your production has sort of shifted back and forth and it kind of been jerked in a couple of different directions. Not necessarily like stylistically. I think a lot of your recent work has been within the same vein and it's been consistent, and that's good. But I don't know. When I hear something new from you, I can tell that it's an idea that you're sort of testing the waters with, and you're kind of pushing your sound in different directions to see what works. Like with this, I think there's way less of a rumble and a heavy kind of like harsh mid-range that I would typically hear in your work, and instead these big brash bright synths kind of dominate, sort of shuffling back and forth over almost the entire beat. Holy shit, melmige haircut. No, this is how my hair, this is how I wear my hair at work, because I can't have my hair down at work. So unfortunately, no haircut. His music is jerking it, dude. Yeah. Do you get superpowers after quicksand? No, I think his shoes are just ruined. Forgot man buns existed. Yeah, there it is. But I love this. I really do. I think it's cool. I'm excited for this project. I know that you've been working hard on it, and so I think when it comes to fruition, it'll be a banger. It's a Mel bun, yeah. And then up next, we got Shizu Kesa, Manic with melmige. Pretty special. Who was on that track? That's crazy. Oh, my fault. Rose just texted me and said I blanked. I wanted chicken nuggets and got a fucking quarter pounder in the drive-thru.
Back to melmige, rapping melodies over a piano. Fractious family, pull up in the scene. Shout out soprano, spout a mantra that I pass with the blunt. My music mantle, will we make it honest? I'm feeling stuck, starting to panic. Hard to breathe, all these problems on me, hardly managed. Then he hit me with the shizu, we feed off of the damage. Still haven't healed, but I learned how to package that feel in a verse. And wrap it up like it's branded, wrap it up like in bandage. Grab the camera, I'm candid, so I hide my grief in the canvas. Fuck it, I might close my eyes, see demise when I touch you. Run through back alleys, dip in until the sunrise. Drip drop off flip flops under the moonlight. Shred and cheddar, mama need me nothing to me. Said I only love you, but this apple had to fall from the tree. Disconnection, rotted example, family toss it to me. Oh, how ironic, I just fall into the car with no keys while fucking manic. But isolation, life is looking tragic. Cannot stand it, time been wreaking havoc. Stand beneath my weight of feeling anguish. Cannot take this, baby, you can have it. Pain, I'm lashing out like fucking magic. I just cast it, sick of all this sad shit.
I've been mumbling, stumbling, empty hunting to streets. Dealing, killing with the medicine infused in the beat. The summer weather beats heat down, tumbling feet flip up as my body hits hard in the sheets. I've been tired recently, but I'm not one to sleep. Nocturnal, lie awake, grinding dust out of teeth. Found my trust is the weed, like the pills in my teens. I could never keep them down, found they suppress what I think. Now I'm a specter, softly gliding down the solemn streets of 60. Sipping coffee in the morning and the evening equally. While seeking refuge from myself, I never speak, I hardly breathe. And unless you focus strongly, probably never notice me. I'm transparent, so apparent that I'm cold to the touch. Hit the bare minimum and said that shit was too much. Have my fair share of cynicism used as a crutch. Fit the solipsistic rhythm, now I'm stuck in a rut.
Thank you, BJ. You're very right about your comment.
And I'm sick of all the sad shit. I'm sick of all the sad shit. Don't want no fucking sad shit. But I love the fucking sad shit. Hey.
I love this song. Obviously, I'm biased. I can recognize that. You know what I mean? I'm not being objective here. But I love this fucking song. Hey, Benevolent. My goat. Thank you, dude. I got you up next. No, I love this track. You know, this little collab EP that me and Cheesy have been working on. Just a lot of ideas sent back and forth. And oh my, Coltman, $5.55. Thank you so much. But yeah, you know, trading ideas back and forth, and you know, this is a beat that I think that I would probably have a hard time starting something on. And that's why, you know, I feel like Shizu and I, we clash really, not clash, we blend really, really well. And I feel like they bring out a lot of latent creativity that I kind of have tucked away, that I don't know how to really properly utilize until they introduced me to the idea. But, and that's what this song was. Shizu started this track, and I know I'm happy with my verse. I love how dynamic Shizu's verse is here. I can't wait to perform this live with you one day. It will happen, 100%. 100%. I'm manifesting that. But there's very dynamic. You're kind of, you know, pulling layers in and out and switching your flow and going in all these directions. Like in like a minute and a half, your flow switches like 6 times. It's really cool. I think you do a really great job of sort of like altering and modulating your vocals to feel a part of a greater, you know, sort of idea, rather than, you know, my verse is literally one layer. My verse is one take. It's a one layer, one take verse. You know, I'm not even saying that. I'm not criticizing myself for that. I'm just saying, you know, that's where I shine, and where I feel like I do best is you have such a like a scary control over like the environment in which you're recording that I don't feel like many people can really utilize or wield. Mel loves the one takes. I really do. I have a 12-minute song that's 3 vocal takes. I don't know what my problem is. It's like an illness at this point. I'm not even like, I'm not even bragging. I just like, I can't let myself, I just like, I'm as little takes as possible. I love this track. I really do. Up next, we got Melmige might be DJ Khaled. How? What does that have to do with anything? We got Benevolent up next with Neji.mp3 attached Benevolent cover. This is a cover I made for someone who wanted a custom preset from me. Oh, I see. I spammed the doll with like 50 takes. I don't know. For me, it's like I'm obsessed with like this kind of, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, no, I'm obsessed with like getting it done in as little takes as possible. And one is as little takes as I can do it. My vocal channel is like a chessboard. I would believe that. That's I would believe that. But yeah, let's do it. Oh, a little minute long cover. Cheesy records in the McDonald's drive-thru.
Ich war nie ein Schapper, ich war im Rap. Für dich Stücke bin ich für dich da. Ich hab dein Back, hast du mein Bad. Es ist mir nicht so klar. Weil du nie da warst. Ja, weil du nie da warst. Ja, liest du meine Love oder die Visa Card. Oder wo ich herkomm, geh ich nicht mehr back. Für immer sind wir da weg. Das Money und nichts sind detached. Chaos in meinem Head. Du in meinem Bett. Ich trinke einen Espresso unten an der Kutsche am Morgen. Ist nicht so lange her, ich war broke. Jetzt fühl ich mich frei importen. Isabelle, mach dir keine Sorgen. Ist nicht bis zum Morgen, ich komm back. Nicht heute, nicht morgen. Ich war nie Trouble, baby, ich war real. Ich smoke ein Pack und meine Checks an die Bills. Ich weiß, ich heiß du so und drauf, was du willst. Und trotzdem für dich jedes Mal für dich kennen.
The delay on the vocal mix is so nice on the ears. I love that delay. Real soft, kind of fuzzy. Does anybody in the chat speak German? Can anybody attest to that German pronunciation being adequate to the language? I love that. Really awesome fucking mixing on that. Mistral speaks. Oh yeah, Mistral. Was that decent German? And no, I love it. Great mix. Really love this style from you, as always. But honestly, there's a really nice kind of like really super polished like sound to this. I love it. Your flows are like slick almost with how well they slide up and down. Seems fine from my perspective, Netherlands. So, in the Netherlands, do you speak Dutch? I'm sorry if that's an ignorant question. I literally have no idea. I'm pretty sure, is it Dutch that you speak in the Netherlands, or is it a different language? One of the Dutch. Okay, cool. One of the best non-German pronunciations I've heard. Oh, nice, dude. Look at that. You're one of the best non-German pronunciations. I'm trying to move there one day. I had a friend that went to Germany for school, and he was really upset that he had to get rid of his vape because they had banned Juuls in Germany or something. Dutch is also largely English, German, and French. I have heard that. I mean, a lot of those romantic languages just kind of mesh and blend. You know what I mean? But yeah, this is killer. I love your vocals on this. You sound great. No complete confidence. No lack of confidence there at all. You slide on this shit like crazy. It's awesome. And then up next we have got Cult Moon with Waves Miss the Mark official visualizer. So it's 3 minutes, but as to my knowledge, it's still 2 songs, right? We're still getting 2 distinct songs from this. To us, Dutch sounds like German if the speaker didn't open their mouth while speaking. That's funny. That's an interesting comparison, actually. So it's kind of 2 songs. All right, I'm rocking with it. Both unreleased. Okay, we'll get a little sneak peek. And for the time being, this is our last paid submission. I know that could always change, but
visual info. Waves. Saw me first.
Writing in another language is so weird to do. It is, because there's like, you learn how to speak it very formally, but how to, kind of alter the syntax is super difficult.
Waves. Heartbeat. Waves.
I know that can always change. That's not how I meant it.
Years pass.
Oh, years.
Waves. Watch me grow, change, flow. They did the same. Tears shed, moments shared, passions grew, love grew bigger. It was love. But the tides will pull back, as always. And the waves hit harder. We washed away. Love comes. Love goes. Waves. I miss the days that we washed the rain. Roll a joint and smoke it out the window pane. I miss the grass and the smell of your clothes that day. Even if the sky is the same gray, it don't feel the same. Feel the cold wind on my skin, but the memories keep me warm. Eye to eye, I find you're the calmness in the storm. Drenched, I can't leave no more. Vines growing, souls glowing. I miss you. Where we going? Rain falling. We go solid. Try calling. I miss you. I miss the long trips out of the ocean. How we long to escape away from the motions. And how you always took the towel. In hindsight, I could see it all now. Scooted closer so you could see all on my face. I said it's late. You said to stay. The crisp winds didn't bug me anyway. I wish I stayed. I miss you. Growing, souls glowing. I miss you. Where we going? Rain falling. We go solid. Try calling. I miss you. This the way it was. Is this the way we are now?
Okay, let's discuss this as a stream here, because not that you were even asking this in the first place, but ultimately I see no reason this isn't one song. I feel like the second half of this song is greatly informed by the first half. Not only lyrically, but sonically as well. I don't feel like there's any sort of real distinct separation. Not that there needs to be, but I feel like there is not a crazy distinct separation in terms of theming, sonicality, or anything like that. So I do feel like if you wanted to take that risk, or not even risk, but take that step, I love it. I love the spoken intro. It's kind of eerie, and sort of foreboding in a way. I think there's a kind of sense of impending happening. It's one song split into 2 tracks on an album. I see. Okay. But no, this is killer. I like it a lot. I like when you switch into like that actual flow and that real kind of like dampened drum comes in. Overall, this is a great experience. I like the spoken intro a lot. I think you set up a really cool aesthetic. I think you set up some really cool imagery. This is nice. One of my favorite things that I've heard from you. I think that you're taking this concept in the direction that you should take it in. This is really cool. And then up next we got unable to load video. This is Lizzie, right? Lizzie, I'm having problems with your video. So it's not loading. So I'll give you 2 ideas that we can maybe kind of go over. If it's a Google Drive link, I mean, see, it's so we can we could just listen to the song. I know it sucks to miss the video. We could get a link to the song if you have one. Or is there any other way to play this video without downloading it? I mean, I guess I could always just... how much would it be to download? Fuck. Upload it to YouTube real quick. Uploading to YouTube is not a fast process. I'm gonna be honest with you. Upload on YouTube unlisted. See, that's my... I mean, if Lizzie could upload it to YouTube and we could come back to it later is maybe what I could... You can just play the audio. See, I'd love to, but if you have a link to it, that'd be great, because I can't, like... Or actually, if I downloaded the video... Hold on. Is this gonna just, like, totally dox me? Yeah, we'll do this over here. Okay, hold on. No, now all my tabs are gone. Okay. I'm working, guys. I'm working. What's up? Hey, thank you so much. You're welcome. Hold on. Here, we'll play another song, and I will get this. I will get this working, so we can listen. Sorry, don't be sorry. It's okay. I didn't anticipate that happening. We will listen to Clash of the Dream Gods. Mel, read description. This is still a work in progress. That's what WHIP stands for. I'm just using slang, guys. But I think it's too cool not to show off. Still need to do Vox on basically the whole track in the last drop/outro, but please enjoy this story. All right, while we listen to Spiel's grand epic Clash of the Dream Gods, I will do my best to get Lizzie's song pulled up. Best Seal Pokemon? Oh, I'm a big Dugong fan. I really like Dugong, but... yeah, I don't know. Dugong. The round orb Pokemon are always the best one. I'm just using slang. I'm just God tier reference. I'm just using slang, guys. For those of you guys who just joined stream, whip means work in progress. I'm just using slang, guys. Anyways.
Just for you. Now I won't sit idly. I'm done responding nicely. I am the clash with this dream guy. Just today you promised me these few words. Protect our kingdom, and I will protect you. Open the doors to your soul.
Only just now cleared Swampy Fox quicksand. Okay. That was really cool. A lot of environmental storytelling there. So the interesting thing about this is your kind of preface going into this track indicated that there are not vocals on this, but there is going to be, right? I sent a submission, by the way, Mel. If there's still some room later in the stream on Instagram, I appreciate it. Yeah, I got you. So the interesting thing is you indicated that there will be vocals on pretty much all of this, but maybe it's just a testament to how good of a producer you are. I don't really feel like I was like begging for vocals to be on it. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm just saying that I didn't really feel like anything was missing from it. I feel like structurally you have a lot of environmental storytelling going on that sort of informs the flow of the track and the structure of it and how you kind of get from each section to the next and how the transition is made between them. It's really awesome. Seriously, this is I think my favorite instrumental that I've like ever heard from you. I love it, seriously. Super cohesive, really awe-inspiring experience, and I love it. This is great. I cannot praise this one enough. I'm seriously really impressed by this. I was loving that bridge, didn't even think about vocals. Exactly, I wasn't even thinking about the fact that like, oh, there's vocals missing from this. You know, I was very kind of enthralled in just what I was being presented, and that's really cool. This is great. Man, I've been seeing this cover art for so long. I've been seeing it for so long. I love it. Up next, we have got Not a Hero. For now, I'm no one. Let's do it. Only one more track. Oh, shit. I'm so sorry. Yes, your video download did work. I'm so sorry. Here, I'll play that next. That's my... Yeah, I got it pulled up. That's my fault. I need to stop trying to make 3 albums at once. That's my problem too. I overload. I started a Tokyo Ghoul concept record. Or not record, it was a mixtape. It's very like bare bones.
Plan to watch the sunrise but fall asleep instead. I wanna hold you like I used to. I wanna tell you that I love you. We killed the tree, ripped the roots, and for now I know. For now I know. For now I know. was nice. Cuddled up during the winter, we're so tight. Brains succumb to the weather on both sides. My fucks try to forget her, cause now I'm packing my bags, building the bags under my eyelids. You're too attached, and I'm way too sad for it to be August. And yesterday holds memories that I'm losing. I don't remember much now. I don't remember much. Sometimes fall in love with me again. Wait in my coat while I smoke cigarettes and plan to watch the sunrise but fall asleep instead. I wanna hold you like I used to. I wanna tell you that I love you. You killed the tree and ripped the roots. And for now I know. For now I know. For now I know. For now I know. Now I know. Now I know. For now I know. For now I know. For now I know. Now I know. Now I know.
Nice. The repetition there at the end is very lulling, which, you know, is definitely like, it's obviously intentional, you know what I mean? And that's something that I hear a lot in your tracks, but I think having that nice sway with those guitar chords and kind of the background fading out into this real cavernous reverb and having your vocals feel, you know, in sort of like, you know, kind of working with that very isolated, hypnotic's a good way to put it. You know, that repetition there at the end kind of ends up being that, like, the big sort of resounding moment of the track, and it works well. Kind of feels like everything, like, like obviously no shit, everything builds up to that point because it's the end of the fucking song, but I feel like it's a very intentional setup to kind of be put in that position. You do everything you can to make that position as impactful as possible. And that's really cool, and I love this a lot. It's a really great track from you. Very vulnerable and emotive performance, and I do love that ending, giving me so much nostalgia. That's fair. You just keep quoting me in the chat, Carter. To be fair, whatever I say, I think I should expect. As somebody with any sort of platform at all, anything that I say on said platform, I should expect to be thrown back at me at some point, right? Okay. Alright, I was going to play the video. I'm having troubles with it. This is Lizzie. So this is her song, Sun is a Woman. Instagram reel is in the file name. That's funny. But yes, this is Lizzie. Everybody be clear. I'm having trouble with this video. Way more than I should, but...
Planets orbit around me, galaxies near and far. You light me up from within.
Actually, no, it's not my song.
Though I don't know who you are.
Sorry, making it a this song. I see.
And the beauty surrounds you, coming straight from my heart. And we don't know where to start, but I see a little star. The sun is a woman and she's shining. The sun is a woman and she's blinding. Be manipulated by her destiny. I've been overpowered by her ecstasy. Blinded by the light in the orange sky. Metaphorically, I've never been this high. The sun is a woman and she's shining. Warmth in my body, I'm still smiling.
Yeah, this shit's ethereal. I really do. Hey, love Aries. Thank you so much, man. I got you up next. Lizzie, this sounds great. There's something, so it's just a clip of the song. It's just so hypnotic. You have a really great, like, I don't know. Like, I know that we've talked in the past, your vocals tend to be very smoky and kind of sultry in a way, within the register that they sit. And I love that. I think they sound great. These harmonies end up kind of just like bringing out all of the best parts of your vocals and really kind of bringing them to the forefront of the track. Especially, I don't know. I think instrumentals that work best with your vocals are instrumentals that let your vocals breathe. The more space that you have to operate in without kind of being without fighting with something or clashing with other tones, I think the better you're going to sound because of how dynamic you're able to layer your vocals. It sounds great. This is awesome. It's a cool cover for sure. Just a clip of the song. I'm excited. I wish I could have seen the video, but I'm sure that it's great. Up next, we've got Love Aries, Don't You Walk Away. Let's do it.
Don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away from me. Don't you walk away, babe, I need you right here. Losing you is like the only thing that I could feel. I got spidey sense, I feel you when you're coming near. No matter how many times you walk in, it's a world premiere. Lately I've been trying to treat you like the queen you are. Treat me like king, do what I say and we gon' make it far. I'll book that flight, no price to how we eatin' caviar. We destined from the start, it was written in the stars. I hope you stay real with me, trust I'll do the same for you. On God, your body's like a work of art, I'm loving you and all your flaws. I love the way you take it off, I love the way you put it on me. Ever since that first night with you, knew that I'd never be lonely. I'll be the beat, you can't be me, I'll let you ride me like a pony. Who compares to me? Nobody. I don't care about your bodies, I want more than just your body. I wanna be your only hobby, there ain't no end to this love story, baby.
I love the bit of narrative that we have going on in the description. I wrote this verse about my woman for a feature, and it happened to be my first verse in a long while with no curse words. Unfortunately, the artist didn't want to pay the feature price and blocked me. Cool, nice change of pace for me, man. I like Aries tracks a lot. I like how kind of brash, and excessive and like kind of like indulgent in the carnal desires that they are. But that being said, this is a pretty sweet track from you, and I like it a lot. I think it's some good writing on it. I think that it, kind of on this really cool instrumentation with this really nice stripped back kind of raw mix. There's a lot of kind of expressive emotion and like almost kind of like urgency involved in this sort of like relationship and the emotion surrounding it and the commitment to it. It's a lot of fun. Sucks that the guy blocked you for not wanting to pay the future price after agreeing to it. But I think this is a good verse, and I like having this entire second half of the track open. I think there's some cool instrumental things going on, and for the most part, I feel like they support themselves. This is a cool verse for me, man. Okay, so Carter has submitted an Instagram reel, I think, is what, to my knowledge. Cat is awake. She's staring me down. Oh, never mind. First ever Melmige Monday Instagram reel. No, actually, Onwuka submitted an Instagram reel freestyle one time. That's so bright. But yeah, let's do it. This is from Carter, Destructive, produced Carter and Flesh Live. That's the damn. There he is. Flashbang. Every time I open up, yeah. Did you get my submission, Mel? I sure did. How you doing, Kona? Good to see you in the chat. This is so cool. Such a great performance. Yeah, no, I love when you guys submit performances. I think it's a lot of fun. I like hearing the work that you all submitted kind of like brought to, because in my mind there's like logical conclusions for like a music and like a released kind of work to take, right? And I think a live performance is kind of like that, not final step, but sort of one of those kind of like landmark events for a song. And so it's you know, I like it. If you guys ever have anything, you know, any videos of you guys performing live, I would, below as a pick from the show. Yeah, I saw that. I would love it if you guys, you know, submitted those. I like watching you guys perform. I like seeing y'all get out there, just chilling, playing games. How about you? Oh, you know, I worked a little bit at work, placed a couple parlays because I'm a degenerate. And now I'm streaming. Now I'm here. I am performing a show this Saturday. So Kona, if you want to make the long walk down there. But yeah, it's killer. I like this a lot. It's really cool. If you guys ever have videos of you performing, please send them through. Performing in a festival next month, and it's exciting. That's really cool. That's my first performance was at a festival. It was at Wheelbarrow Fest. There's 14 of us. I'm gonna walk to your show, Mel. Carter, please come. How close are you? I mean, it's Allentown. It's Bethlehem. You know what I mean? So if you're anywhere close to Bethlehem, Allentown, Pennsylvania, please show up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It'll be me, Forgetful, Kennedy XO, Bedroom Noise, and a little surprise visit from Garden as well. It's not. I know it makes me seem like it's not a surprise, but he posted it on his story, so it's like he said he's gonna be there. I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be a good time. So yeah, this is cool, man. Thank you for sharing this, and also this looks like a lot of fun. This looks like a little cool venue. I love cramped, kind of not dingy, but like, you know, I like sort of homey venues. This is a lot of fun, dude. Me crying in the Southwest. Listen, I get that. I'm from West Virginia. It's not like we're a hot spot either. Like, I have to drive venues with couches. Yes, venues with couches. I have to drive 7.5 hours just to get to Allentown. So like it's tough. When I performed in New York, I had to drive. The first time I had to drive 12 hours up. And then for tour, I was a little closer. I was in Maryland, so I didn't have to drive nearly as far. But yeah, I have to drive venues with low ceilings. Hey man, I gotta drive everywhere. Any show that I want to do, I have to drive. Any show I want to see, I have to drive. But it's worth it to me. So, but yeah, I hope to see any of you guys there. Next we have Light Problem.
Yeah.
Living bumfuck nowhere.
Yeah.
That is true. I think you've got us all beat.
I know it's not my problem, but baby, I can make it my problem.
As long as you still live, where I think you do.
But baby, you could be my problem. And you know my problem is that I wanna make you my problem. And I know you got problems. If you bring them all to me, I'll solve them. It's no problem.
Don't think anything happens in these Netherlands. That's fair. I wouldn't know, but
no problem. I know you wanna be enough. I know you wanna be in love. You wanna find the one. You're not the only one. They come close.
okay, yeah. I figured you still lived in Alaska.
They come close. They come close. They come close. Baby, come close, yeah. Baby, come close, yeah. Baby, come close. Baby, come close. Baby, come close. Closer still. Yeah. Closer still. So shawty gonna be my problem. Yeah. I told you could be my problem. Shawty gonna be my problem.
I have to go to Columbus if I want to go see anything.
You stand too close sometimes, but I like it. You and I both know ain't no point in hiding. We feel about this, so what's the point in trying? Even just to fight it. You and I both know lying don't strike twice, so you might as well ride it. Got you so bad, you define it. Something's going on, I think we should just define it. Why is it so hard just to get the right time? And tell me what's in the way. Girl, I get it out the way, and we could just run away. No, it's really what you want. No, it's not my problem. But baby, I can make it my problem. I know you're not my problem, but baby, you could be my problem. And you know my problem is that I wanna make you my problem. And I know you got problems. If you bring them all to me, I'll solve them. It's no problem, no problem, no problem. It's no problem, no problem, no problem, no problem. It's no problem, no problem. It's no problem. It's no problem, no problem, no problem.
This song is great. Yeah, I know. I think it's great. I love it, dude. Really love that pluck that just kind of, runs up and down the entire track. I think it acts as a good little background, especially your vocals. Pull back the energy a little bit, real smooth, real kind of slow, in mid tempo. So that kind of like that acts as the sort of real fast pace of the track. I think the biggest act we've got here recently was Young Gravy this week, and he performed in a random town square. Wow, not a lot of things going on up in Alaska, huh? But no, I like it a lot. Really love this nice little kick pattern, or not pattern, but sound. Got a real crunch to it. Overall, this is a killer track, man. Super, super smooth vocals. Really great performance from you. And I like the repetition. And it's real catchy. After that first listen, I'm still just kind of looping it in my head. So this is really nice. I need to open up with a vent in my room. It's getting real hot. Okay. What up, stream? What's up? How you doing? Good to see you. Up next, we have got Twinning Loom. Let me get this track pulled up real quick. And for Twinning Loom submission, we're going to watch the Furry Quicksand video. That's what we're gonna do. So that's really cool. That's what we're gonna do. That was so pretty. I don't know. I love that it kind of just once it starts in that energy, it just kind of stays there the whole time. Your vocals have this sort of like I don't know what word I want to use because it's not uncanny. They're not uncanny to me. There's a certain like pitch and tone to them that I think is kind of like it's like soft and fuzzy and kind of like hypnotic, but not uncanny because they're very pleasant to hear and kind of within the context of these nice little melodies and passages that sort of very softly and slowly kind of like pulse throughout the track. It feels like there's a whole like a 2000s indie movie in a good way. There's kind of like a life that very softly breathes throughout this track, and I really like that a lot. Tonally, it's really soft, really kind of like open space. You know what I mean? Does not feel suffocating at all. It feels very big and breathable and open, and very kind of like peaceful in a way. This is a great track. I'm really loving what you're doing with this project. I think this is a great direction to take your sound in, and I feel like if this is kind of like already where you're at, I feel like I can only see it going in really positive directions. I really love the way this sounds. Like staring at the ceiling feels. I feel like I was like laying down in the grass. Swizzy Swain, how you doing? I'm feeling super positive about it. You should. It's great. I seriously love this. This is when I heard your Death Cab for Cutie cover, I was like, oh, this is going to be a good direction. But I love this. Then up next, we have got childhood nostalgia feel. Yeah, and that's the thing is like what is like, so people use the word liminal, uncanny, disconcerting. What is the sort of like opposite of that where it's vaguely like surreal or like abstracted in a way that detaches from any apparent like humanity, but like in a very pleasant kind of like almost like comforting, peaceful way. That's what that feels like to me. You know? I don't know. Like that's how that's how I imagine a wood nymph would probably sing, right? Not like a person. People don't sing like that. Wood nymphs do. Anyways. Month 4 with Half-Hearted. Brecken, let's do it. I'm glad that I can enter the Hall of Fame of things people have said about your music and your singing. Swizzy Swain, you want to submit something?
In my brain said I'm crossing the line. Could have been worse, but I'm barely alive. Put down my weapon, you sharpen your knife. Didn't know any better. Pull me apart by the holes in my sweater. Put a stamp on my letter. Wait 7 months, but you still won't answer. Lost and was found in the town I was raised in. Praying on my downfall, give him entertainment. Right hook to the jaw, leave him right on the pavement.
Guess go tomorrow, I'm exhausted, I'm gonna go to bed. Hope the rest of the stream goes well. Hope you enjoy my song. Yeah, absolutely. Have a great night. I gotta pull it up, we won't forget it.
Stuck on the times I was passing the ball, but look at me now, I found peace in my soul.
This is cool. So this is very cloud rap, right? At least in terms of the production, right? And so what I like about what Brecken and Half-Hearted have done here is essentially two sides of the cloud rap vocal spectrum. On one side, you have Brecken's vocals that are over-processed, very brash, heavily layered, and the pronunciation is heavily stylized. You know what I mean? Very nasally, very sharp, very kind of yelpy, right? And all of these kind of like blending into the bright, or not the bright, like the hazy atmospheres of the cloud rap production. And then Half-Hearted is also cloud rap, but a different approach of being very dry, single layered, undermixed vocals that are kind of tired in tone and generally just very softly ride the wave that is the beat. So it's cool. You guys have two very different approaches to this that both work out very nicely. I love this track. I think it's got some killer performances, and I love the writing a lot as well. And then next we have Daisy with Heaven Sent produced. I thought the title of the song at first glance was Heaven Sent Pipe Bomb, and I was like, that's hard as fuck. But I didn't realize I was a producer. Anyways, let's do it.
I've been facing. I'm haunted by the past. I hope my mind can see me make it.
debating if the song is good or not. It kind of doesn't fit right when I listen. Let's talk about it. What to you at first glance? What doesn't feel right about it to you? And we'll go from there. I want to know what you think sounds off about it. Love the percussion. The percussion is good. Like one step away from being two-step. This is true. The tone. Okay, and this is just my personal opinion. But here's the thing. Your vocals are very wispy and very staticky. You've got a real nice filtered high pass on them that pushes them up to the tone of that super clicky drum, like percussion. So here's the thing. When you have your vocals sound real hushed, kind of higher staticky tone, and then you have the same textures going on in your production, I wouldn't say it's the tone of your voice. I would say it's the mix. That's where your tone is coming from, because you got to think about it. This mix where you've got the high pass, it's accentuating certain frequencies of your voice that I don't think are necessarily the ones that you want to accentuate parallel to the beat. I think honestly, you're focused too much on the high end of your vocals here. I don't think you even need to redo your vocals, necessarily re-record them, but I can hear it in this, even with the high pass. Like, I can hear kind of like a warm mid-range of your voice that's trying to break out, but it's kind of being suppressed through the filtering. So what I would do personally, it's where you already have a nice kind of wispy, staticky set of percussion and some real tinny, thin melodies. I would focus on seeing how your vocals can be a kind of weight in an otherwise pretty airy and wispy track. You know what I mean? You have a nice kind of bassy undertone in the bass, and that sounds good. So maybe find your vocals kind of working parallel to that to give them a bit of body, give them a bit of weight to the track. Because your performance is not bad at all. So I would maybe focus on that. It could be a matter of EQ. It could be a matter of filtering. It could be a matter of compression, you know. But I wouldn't necessarily say that the tone of your natural vocals is the problem. So work on that. Experiment a little bit with it. If this tone isn't working for you, see how you can approach the texture of it and the main kind of boosted frequencies. You know, maybe you cut high frequencies and you let your vocals have this nice warm lower to mid range, you know, instead of having them be as tinny as everything else. Because ultimately, mixing and engineering, it's a game of frequencies, you know, because if too many things clash with each other that on their own in a vacuum might sound fine, might be okay to listen to, if they clash with each other, you're essentially going to get a bit of white noise. It's like when you mix every color, you get brown. It's the exact same thing. Or if you put too much of one thing in there, it's going to layer upon itself, and you're going to get the worst, most harsh variation of that thing. You want a balance, you know what I mean? And I know that sometimes balance can clash with stylistic intention, but ultimately you want it to be good on the ears. And sometimes it's about finding those pockets. If there's a certain tonal pocket that the beat does not supply, that's where your vocals fit. Just play with it. I think you'll do great with it. I like the song. I really do. And so I think you can take it to the next step by finding where your vocals rest. Seriously, killer job. Don't doubt it. Please finish it. Please finish it. Next, we got Say You Won't Let Go, a.k.a. James Sequoia. Better with a bass line.
Summertime, living life. I've been working just to get by. And if you're out there, then give me a sign. 'Cause I can't do this on my own, no. Sun is down, freezing cold. I'm starting to think that this shit's getting old. And I don't know what you've been told, but I can't do this on my own. No, I can't do this on my own.
Mixing makes me crash out. That's fair, but you know, mixing is supposed to be fun.
Life's better with a baseline. I smoke weed 'cause I'm not mine. You pop pills 'cause you hate yours, but that's where everything will be alright. Goddamn, it's all gonna shine. No matter what they say, I'll shine bright. I can give a fuck about the sneak this. I'm already on to the next. if the stars align, then I see the future for you and I. And if our worlds collide, then in the rubble I'll hold you tight. I'll hold you tight. If I hold you tight, will you not let go? And stick around if I don't sell out shows. We stick around if I ain't got no money, I ain't got no fans or no fancy clothes. Would you stick around? Cause
Hey, Miggy, have a good night. Mixing is a curse. I mean, I don't know. It's one of those things where it's important to kind of find like what works for you, because ultimately once you kind of know how to operate and work with your vocals, like mixing can be fun, you know. There's just a massive kind of skill curve of learning what everything does. So it's really frustrating. I love this. Really like the dampen kind of filtering on your vocals here that push them down below these bright synths. Super dancey, a lot of fun. This is great. You have been, I honestly, I don't know how I missed your work for so long. Everything that I hear from you is just constantly something that I love, and I think it's such a great time. I love it. I love the hook. I love how catchy and snarky and fun it is. Please continue to just send me your music as long as I stream, which is, you know, in theory, a really, really long time. This is awesome. I love it. All right, guys, question for y'all. Who is here? Who's here and has not been played? I have got B-Rizzo.
I can take you to.
As you guys just heard, I have got Paul Lawson, and I have got Ivy Earthworm. All right. If you're here, have not been played, now is the time to let me know, because I'm gonna close submissions after this B-Rizzo track. So if you're lurking in the chat and want to be played, this is the time to let me know, because after this track we are done taking submissions. And then, believe it or not, guys, I actually have a whole lot of shit that I can share tonight. I played the 7-minute track when the stream started. I made some stuff. I'm working on some stuff. It's fun. Anyways, let's do it.
Running, where am I going? Find me where the river is flowing. Hiding, but the trees are all knowing. They all whisper about me as the forest surrounds me. I am here for the moment, gone in the night. And although I can't see you, I know you exist. So please love me, love me, love me. Please stay with me for a century. I am here for the moment, gone in the night.
As I prevail through this mystic veil, shrouded in darkness, through the forest, as I put my courage to test, and I find that princess, feeling like I met terrible fate up in them lost woods. Can't let the fear get to me. Gotta stand proud. Gotta let that power shine out. Like the warrior I am, with the master sword and knife. As I journey through the fields of Hyrule.
vision. See the future become wisdom that people depend on. Legend, it's what we are made of. With your soul you protect me, won't let evil affect me. I am here for the moment, gone in the next.
This is cool. I like when people write about like pre-existing media. Primus did it. Masayoshi Takanaka did it. Tons of people. Actually, they did it about the same story. Now that I think about it, they both did the Rainbow God. Point is, I like it when people adapt pre-existing media, like video games, books, movies, TV shows, etc., etc., etc. It's a lot of fun. Your lyra vocals here, Lizzie, very enchanting. Very ethereal. B Rizzo takes in as the role of the hero on the journey. It's a lot of fun. I think you guys have a cool dynamic. I think this does a good job of sort of portraying that kind of like whimsy and kind of like fantastic, in the literal sense of the word, fantastic kind of like narrative. This is a lot of fun. I know that you guys did one before that we listened to a while ago, right? That was a lot of fun too. This is killer though. Seriously, good dynamic between you guys. Up next, bad guy. That's right. We've got "I'd Fly a Helicopter at Walmart" for you. Let's do it.
Olive Garden, let's go and empty out my wallet. Anything to see that smile. Our dreams come true. Dance in the rain and soak our shoes. You know I'd fly a helicopter at Walmart for you. I just wanna spend all my time with you. Do things we couldn't do before. Time with you's a waste. I'll do everything it takes and more. We can sit out in the parking lot and laugh about our dumbest thoughts. The way you laugh is so freaking cute. Music and blow the speakers. Talk about annoying teachers. I love every minute with you. I just wanna spend all my time with you. Do things we couldn't do before. Time with you's a waste. I'll do everything it takes and more. I just wanna spend all my time with you. Do things we couldn't do before. Time with you's a waste. I'll do everything it takes and more.
It's a cute track, man. Definitely one of my favorites that I've heard from you. Maybe the favorite. I think that vocally you sound really good on here. There's a kind of like, sort of like timid kind of like shakiness there, and a lot of like the vulnerability and the delivery of the words. But honestly, your singing is really nice. You know, you have a good tone, especially with this kind of like sort of tumbling Midwest emo kind of like folk rocky kind of sound. This is awesome. I like this a lot. The writing is really nice. It's really sweet. A lot of great imagery. Feels very nostalgic. Feels very heartfelt and kind of like personal. This is a cool track from you, dude. Really. It's nice to hear from you. Nice to hear this from you. I'm really happy with how that sounds. All right, guys. It's our last song of the night, and it's 15 minutes long. It looks like. I'm locked in. I'm gonna listen to it. Let's do it. Ending the night. We have "They're Waiting for You" from Ivy Earthworm. I listen to 15-minute songs all the time. I don't know about you guys, but I'm locked in. Minecraft on the intro. Yeah, and that like electronic ambient kind of sound. helicopter was transporting them to Walmart. This is like when the helicopter starts landing. Wait to see the Walmart, you're about to finally arrive. It's pretty cool. It feels very apocalyptic in a way. There is this sort of ominous presence that kind of looms over the entire track, even if there's kind of bits of clarity and brightness that might feel solemn, but not quite defeated. I feel like there's this sort of underlying tonality of I don't know. It feels very melancholic and kind of surreal in a way. Like there's some grand resounding, there's a grand resounding kind of sense of finality that kind of is sort of like swelling up as the song progresses. I feel like that kind of hit about halfway through at the 7-minute mark. But overall, it's great. Tonally, there's a lot of amazing textures that I think really help develop the atmosphere. It's hazy and hypnotic and kind of feels, I don't know, not like what would the opposite of self-contained be? Like very sprawling and kind of, almost like it's escaping itself in a way. The progression is really cool. I liked how each section kind of was a variance of the same groove. Feels very warm, very hazy. This is a great track. I'm super happy with this. Sounds really, really nice. A lot of really cool points. It feels kind of epic, but simultaneously like lonely in a way. Maybe that's what I mean by apocalyptic, kind of like empty, devoid of, or kind of reaching that point, almost like it's headed towards that. There's a post-rock record that I love called The Texas Jerusalem Crossroads by Lift to Experience, and there's a couple moments on that album where it feels like the song is kind of like this march into finality, like it's the most conclusive anything has ever felt. And I don't know if anybody's heard that record, but when they're singing the "We Shall Be Free" part on the last track, it's kind of scary in a way. Like it feels like everything that once was and is now is finally kind of coming to this end, this neutral force of nature. And so I kind of get a bit more of a solemn tone out of this track, but that's kind of the feeling that it evokes. I feel like that's what that song is kind of steadily and neutrally marching towards in a way. So I don't know. That's what I get out of it. It was a really cool track. I wish Ivy was here to hear the critique, but ultimately that is how I feel about it. I'm done. That's it. I don't really have a whole lot. Because I was gonna share Melancholia Redux, a song that I made, but I played it at the beginning of the stream, so we've already heard that. I guess that I could if there's any, I guess I could share this since we already listened to this at the beginning of stream. We'll share this, and then we can all go to bed. Also, the video essay's done. It's 58 minutes long. It'll be out this week. Like this shit, Drew. You probably missed it. That's fair.
Solemn city streets facilitate the transformation. Spider's web entangles prey to binge beyond its nature. Hiding typically, but fate was written within which literature appreciated. Similarly, assembled the creature. Biological violation, normalcy is euchre. Logic separated, a new type of blood pumping through. Veins once vulnerable, now impervious to harm. Split vision, hazy recollection, ambulance alarms. Pre-existing isolation amplified by appetite, out of sight mentality. The quiet life will set it right. One single soul to see through. Tread carefully lest they get dragged down too. Clutching guts, stumble up alleyways, stomach rumble. Not enough hunger, humble cities underbelly exposed. Treading border, now unwelcome. Cast from either side of spectrum, then reject, begrudging help at risk of being alone. Scenery is different now. A heightened recognition of the presence once mystic could be a potential victim of. Heaving out deception in the shadows, press leverage till the virus takes control to protect the new host. Cacophony of craving, circumference is memory. Empathy, the saving power, regret kept at bay. Awaken on the other side, satisfied mysteriously. Company of ravenous beasts in the day.
Now watch the giant.
Waking up, sweet aroma, learn how to produce it. Safe haven, hidden plain sight. Occupants elusive, the white wings, blood-stained and vigilant. Earn pension, living countermeasure to existence now. Seek protection from protectors, ironic. New face made in anticipation of being spotted. Mother and daughter harmless, still enemies the same. To grow up without a father, just a product of the game. Harvest fallen bodies for the helpless instigators. Macabre ritual of victims done in quiet prayer. Split intention, sacred chemistry. Status quo epiphany.
We'll stop it there. Thanks for being here, guys. This is a fun stream. As always, great time. A lot of amazing songs. Thank you all for sharing. And I will see you all next week. Video essay will be out this week, so please watch it. I've put literal months of work into it. It's why I haven't posted a video in like months, is I've been working on this. So I'm really excited to share it. I enjoyed the vibes tonight. I did too. Good vibes. Good vibes. If you're close to Pennsylvania, come see me perform this Saturday. And I will see you all next Monday. Have a fantastic night, guys. Yeah. I'll be in Pennsylvania. It's more info on my Instagram.